you want to know how to manifest, stop scrolling, because I am about to give you the only 3 steps that you need. Forget all the complicated methods, forget chasing all the signs, forget the tarot readings, forget checking what moon it is outside, because if you do these 3 things, then your desire has no choice but to show up, and fast. Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Tara, your manifesting bestie, and welcome to the only manifestation community that you need. This is a place where we trade your doubts for your desires, and we watch the magic unfold. Today, I'm breaking down how to manifest fast and in 3 simple steps. Just like this. Okay, pause.
Love you.
Bye. Okay, so wasn't gonna show this, but in both my videos now, he calls me like this all the time, and that's a part of my manifestation. So I'm thinking we might need to do a video over SP. If anyone would be interested in that, I think that would be a great video to do. Please let me know down below, and let's get back into the video. Today's video is going to be especially for beginners. However, even if you're someone who has been at this for a while, like myself, it's still so good to get back to the basics. And I say that because these are the exact steps that you need for your foundation when it comes to manifesting. And I do promise that by the end of this video, you're gonna be like, wow, I can do this. I had no idea it was that easy. So let's get our mindsets in check and get started. Step 1 is decide clearly. I know that can sound a little scary, but hear me out. The concept behind deciding clearly on what it is that you even want is that most people get stuck in this step because they get so wobbly and just kind of wishy-washy or flippy-floppy, however you want to say it, when it comes to what they actually want. They're just not clear on it. Think of it like being at a restaurant. You're looking at the menu, there are all kinds of choices, and it comes time to decide what it is that you want. First you choose pasta, then you pick chicken tenders, then you're like, a burger sounds good. All you're doing is confusing the staff. You would not do that to them. I mean, literally, the kitchen would be so confused. Manifestation is no different. It is the same concept. Make up your mind, place the order, and you're gonna stick with it. And it's going to be so good when it comes out. Or you could think about using a GPS for your destination. I know, that's kind of like way back when, but say you're pulling up Apple Maps. If you keep typing in 3 different destinations, you are never going to get where you need to go. You have got to lock in that destination before your car can even move. In the beginning of my manifestation journey, I cannot tell you how many times I caught myself flip-flopping. One day I decided I wanted something really, really big, and then I would hone in on that for a day, and then the next day, I'm telling myself that this is just way too of an unrealistic goal. And I'm trying, like, my mind is like talking myself out of it. And every time I do that, or anytime anyone's doing that, all you're doing is you're slowing down the process. You've got to stop doing that. Decide and commit. Psst. Your 3D responds to clarity, not confusion. All right, and something just to practice with, just to keep you in check. I want you to write down a desire. It could be on a scrap piece of paper, it could be on a sticky note, it could be the wallpaper on your phone. I want you to put that note where you're going to see it all day long. So your phone is probably your best option. However, sticky note is also a great option. That is going to be you deciding that's your order, that is your GPS destination, and I want you to have it visible at all times. And step number 2, you are going to affirm and assume. The concept behind affirming and assuming is that once you do that, it's already true. You've decided. Now, you're moving your little car to your destination. This is where your subconscious is going to realize, hey, this is the new story. It must be true because he or she keeps saying it over and over and over again, so it has to be true. Now it has to show up. Honestly, you could think of this step like learning song lyrics. The first time you hear it, you obviously don't know the lyrics, you don't know how to sing along, but then after a few times of hearing it, you're like, man, this is kind of catchy. And then before you know it, you are singing the whole entire song, start to finish. That's exactly how affirmations are going to reprogram your mind. And it's like planting seeds. You literally are going to water those seeds daily. Not just one time, you're going to continuously keep watering them so your new plant is going to grow. You could think of your affirmations like the water. You're gonna pour your affirmations down daily on your plant so the new plant grows. However, without the water, your plant's not gonna grow. Also, when I'm saying to affirm and assume, that can be in your head, that can be you writing your affirmations down on a piece of paper, it can be saying them out loud. And I will tell you, I am much more focused when I just sit and say them over and over and over and over in my head, and just dedicating that time. If I find myself doing the dishes or folding laundry or in the shower, that is when I'm taking the time to be disciplined and affirming and assuming it to be true. And honestly, that's just what has worked best for me, because I'm not making it this big production of using apps to say it back. I tell you what, we will save that for a different video. We'll talk about all the different techniques and everything that you can use, and I can share what's worked best with myself, but you don't have to make it this big production. Your thoughts are already happening anyways. I just need you to be a little bit more disciplined in affirming for your desire and assuming it to be true. That's it. So pick a couple short affirmations, something like, money flows easily to me, money loves me, I feel so loved and so chosen, or I am so loved and I am so chosen. Whatever it is that you need to be affirming for your desire, pick a couple of those affirmations, and I want you to be saying them while you're doing your daily mundane task. If you're sitting in the school car line for your kiddos, take 10 minutes and say them. Just say them over and over and over and over again. Or if you find yourself standing in the shower and it's a hair wash night, just think it over and over and over and over again. Or if you want to get really disciplined, take 10 minutes, just a few times each day. Sit down, throw your AirPods in, throw your headphones on, whatever, and I want you to say it over and over and over and over again. And a little bonus tip is, I have done it before, it does help. You can use an app or just record on your phone of you saying your affirmations, and then just loop it in the background as you're doing these daily mundane tasks. And besties, remember, your magic is only one mindset away. Put the work in now. Decide clearly, affirm and assume. And now we're gonna persist without checking the 3D. I know, I get it, that sounds a little scary, but you can do it. This is the step that makes people quit just a little bit too soon. I talked about this in my previous video. You can go back and watch it up here. But the secret is that you have to persist in your assumption without checking for the results. You have to. You have to keep living in the end, assuming it to be true. Stop refreshing the screen. Stop going to check social media for it. Stop looking for it. You have to persist no matter what. And there is no coach out there, no amount of money you can spend, no one can do it for you. You are the key. You are going to be the one that makes it happen. I need you to be disciplined and persist without checking for the proof. And I promise you, it's going to show up. It's like baking that cake. If you know you're the one that put the cake in the oven, but you keep pulling open that door to check and see if the cake's in there or to see if the cake is done, it's going to cook so slowly. Chances are it'll never even get done in the middle. It's trying to bake, but you keep checking. You gotta stop doing that. Or we can take it back to the Amazon Prime analogy. If you click buy now, you know that package is coming. You know it is coming to you. So you're not gonna keep refreshing the screen because Amazon's already proven to you, hey, this works. It'll be here overnight between 4 and 8 a.m. So you don't even have to check because you know that when you open your door in the morning, there's gonna be your Amazon package. Same thing, same freaking concept with your manifestation. Your mind, your subconscious already knows that it is true when you put that cake in the oven or whenever you hit buy now for Amazon. Your mind already trusts and knows. So now this is just about you retraining your mind to trust you. Trust your power. You can do this. Bestie, I am telling you, you can do this. You can freaking do this. And I can tell you, when I first started in my journey, it was so tough. It was so tough. I actually fell into the law of attraction community first and just stray far away from that. I'm grateful because it led me here. However, I could have gotten things so much easier and been way less confused had I just started with a video just like this, which is why we're here and why I'm making this video. When I first started, I would pick something and I thought I had to be in high vibrations and I thought I had to attract it. No. Scratch all of that. Scratch it all. Scratch it all. That's not true. So whenever I first started, I would pick a desire and then I would affirm for like a few days, maybe a week, and then I would fall off because I'm like, oh my God, I'm not seeing any proof. It's not showing up. Okay, I didn't even give it enough time. And the whole time I was wavering back and forth. I knew what I wanted. Kind of, I guess. I kind of knew what I wanted, but then I was going back and forth. So then I was just reproving to my subconscious that it was right, manifestation doesn't work for me, I'm the one person it doesn't work for, and then I would just completely spiral and go down a rabbit hole that I didn't even need to. That is why I'm telling you, this is the only manifestation community that you need. You are the secret. You are the operant power. This, if it works for me, it works for you, okay? And you're gonna get your ish. So just know that persistence doesn't mean perfection. I just need you to keep going. Even whenever the doubts start to creep in, I want you to say, it's already mine. The 3D is just catching up. Those are my old thoughts. I know that this story is the true story and I'm getting my desire. And I want you to give yourself permission to completely detach from trying to follow other people's success stories. They're great, but sometimes you can find yourself comparing and there's not gonna be two stories that are the same. Your job is to not be perfect. It is to persist in your new story, and your only job is to hold on to the assumption that it is true. That's it. Redirect your focus when the doubts start creeping in. Redirect yourself. Go live your life as normal. Everything always goes in your favor. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. Say it with me. Everything always works out for you. Do normal things. Trust that your desire is on its way, just like that Amazon package that you ordered. Now, I want you to tell me in the comments, which of these 3 steps feels the hardest for you? Is it deciding? Is it affirming and assuming? Or is it persisting without checking the 3D? Where do you feel like you're getting hung up? I have a feeling that once you answer, you can go through other people's comments and they're gonna be going through the exact same thing. But it's my job. I wanna know how I can help you. And once I know kind of where we're getting hung up on, we can make more videos talking about that topic. So besties, that is it. That is exactly how to manifest in 3 simple steps. You're gonna decide clearly, you're going to affirm and assume, and you're going to persist without checking the 3D. If you can just like focus on these 3 steps, you don't need any of these other secret methods. There are no secret methods, okay? You are the secret. You are the power. Keep it simple, and you are going to be absolutely shocked at how things shift in your favor. Besties, thank you so much for watching. Keep trading your doubts for your desires, and make sure to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!